Hello and welcome to another fun-filled knife adventure. Yay! So this morning or this evening, whenever you're watching this, uh, we're going to be doing an Ontario Randall's Adventure Training, RAT. Did you know that's why it's called a rat? Yeah, this is from Ontario Knife. This is their new Model 1.5 folding knife. So, Ontario Rat Model 1.5 folding knife. Alrighty then, let's get into it. Keep it simple. That's all you need. Alright, black G10. This is MagnaCut. That's what makes this version so special. And it's less than $100. So yeah, got a 3.25 inch blade, which is right in between the 3-inch rat version and the 3.5 inch rat version. So, looks good. I'm a fan of the rat. I've got both the other versions. And I'm also a fan of MagnaCut. I really like the grind on this. We'll see how sharp it is in a minute. It's got good action. I mean, they're not known to be drop shut. It opens fine. A couple of shakes. Yep, looking good. Pocket clip. Not the deepest. It's all right. It's a knife you're going to be using around the house in the yard. Want to be able to grab it easy. It's not one you're going to be trying to hide and be elegant with. It's a carry around the house knife for sure. Going camping knife. I like how on theirs you can do all four. Tip up, tip down, right-handed, left-handed, whatever suits you, however you want it. Yeah, feels good. Let's do a couple of size comparisons. Like I said, this is a 3.25 inch blade. The Model 1 is the 3.5, and the Model 2 is the 3.0. So as you can see, it's right in the middle. And these are, I love the one. I have bigger hands, and this one just fits me good. Great knife. This one is in D2, got about the same action. This one is in AUS 8. Pretty close to the same. Opens easy, closes one little shake. There you go. That's those two. Let's see, we got a PM2. Blade lengths are about exactly even on those two. Handles bigger on the PM2 than a PM3. Looks like the blade is a little longer on the 1.5. So I said we would test how sharp it is. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's see. We got a piece of paper here. Alright, that's not a good start. I mean, that's better. Get down here close to, yep. Not sharp there. Tip seems to be sharp. So the middle is okay. The further you get back, it gets kind of dull. Oh yeah, that's not good. I mean, it is what it is. When you get a MagnaCut knife, if the person before you that sharpened it didn't know what they were doing, then maybe they didn't go far enough to get a burr. It sucks too, because most of my knives have been coming from the factories pretty sharp lately. I was hoping this MagnaCut one did. Maybe I just need to strap it a little. I don't have any cardboard here that I could do a quick strap on. Let's see. Well, there's that. Let's talk about dimensions a little bit. The knife is 4.2 inches when closed. Let's get the calipers here and see what some measurements really are. Let's see. I think I'm in millimeters because I've been doing some work. Let's see. 0, inches. Let's see what we got here. Widest part without the clip is 0.4305. Widest part with the clip, let's see, is about right there. Whoops. Let's try that again. 0.604, that's what I saw first, of an inch. Blade length, they said 3.25. Let's see where that 3.25 actually goes to. 3.25, they're calling 3.25. That's fair. It's a little longer than that at the very back of the spine. And the cutting edge all the way, that's probably where they're measuring it. Yep, it looks like they're measuring it from where the scales hit here to the tip. And actual cutting edge, let's see what we got. We got right there, 2.995, so right at 3 inches still of cutting edge. Whereas with the Rat 2, let's see, it's got a 3-inch blade, but it's only got a 2.8 inch cutting. So you go from 2.8 inch cutting edge, 2.8 inch edge on it to a 3-inch edge. See if there's any more noticeable differences. Blade stock looks thicker. It is longer, so that makes sense. Let's see what the blade stock is. Zero it out here. Up here at the top, behind the flipper, 0.950. And then it gets down to behind the blade, 0.0260. Top to bottom on the blade is 0.915 at the tallest, 0.92. Yeah, as far as the design goes, it's a classic design. Some people don't like it because of the way the hump goes here, but it fits so good in your hand. It's very sure grip when you grab it. You're not going to slip. Finger locks in good here. Finger locks in good here. You got some good pressure. I really like these designs for this knife. It's very simple, plain, rounded off, fits in the pocket well. If you want to drop it in your pocket, fit well. These three are some great knives though, but you just can't beat MagnaCut for $90. I think that's a home run for them. I think they need to produce a bunch of those. I think they need to come back and do both of these in MagnaCut, have the whole range, offer them all. That just made me think of another topic that's come up lately. We talk about manufacturing knives. Is a $90 value for MagnaCut. Is what is an outrageous price to pay for a production knife? And does that go into your thoughts when it comes to clones? If knives are $800, if this knife was $800, same quality, same blade steel, would it be worth it to you? Or would a knife that's $100, that's a clone, that is labeled as a clone, that is never thought to be counterfeit, you know, once you're buying it, what you're buying. Is that wrong if it's $100 when it's clearly doesn't cost $800 to make this knife? I don't know. That's a topic for another day, I guess. There's a guy online. It's got a little bit larger channel than me. Well, actually, a lot larger channel than me because I just started. He had a video about how he got some kind of Medford for $30. His friend, he had his friend buying him some knives on AliExpress, and his friend bought a Medford, and he was talking about, oh no, $30, it's fake. Yeah, it's fake, man. If you go into it knowing what you're buying and you're not tricked by it, then who's hurt? I mean, I get it, the design, but if you change just a little bit of a design, it's a whole new design. I mean, that's how people like car makers do it. I mean, every kind of generic manufacturer ever copies the thing that came before it. So all you got to do is change a little bit of dimensions on a knife, and is it really the same knife, or is it a totally new knife inspired by the knife? I mean, it's just a tough place, but I myself know or have gathered what it costs to produce a knife. I mean, $300-400 for a production knife from Riot gets you a heck of a knife. Custom Knife Factory, prime example. You know, they do a lot of finishing hand touches on their knives when they get them back from China, but they're made in China and they sell for $700-800. Now that knife is probably worth that because it was for $400 in China to manufacture that knife. Then you get it mark up, make a profit. I get it. But when you've got the manufacturing power that some of these companies have and still charge $300 for a knife that other companies could charge $100 for, I don't feel sorry for you if somebody takes your design and makes a couple of changes and sells it. I mean, if you're the buyer and you go in and you're thinking you're getting a name brand knife for 1/10 of what it would cost you, if you can buy a $300 knife for $30, it's probably safe to say that it's not real. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. I've lived by that saying, and 95% of the time it's true. So don't get discouraged when you go out there. I like clones. I think it brings competition. It's going to bring, manufacturers are going to realize that they're got to be more transparent about their pricing. We just know that prices come down when you buy more and over the years, and you can't keep charging the same thing you did for a knife 3 years ago when we know the materials came down. So that's all I'll say about this on this video. If you got opinions about it, leave them down in the comments below. I appreciate you spending your time with me and listening to me ramble on about knives and about this new Ontario knife. And if you would, click subscribe, hit that like button for me, tell your friends about me. Going to be trying to grow bigger. I got lots more knives to show, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.